go to the bar, whatever you want to do. First of all, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone coming today. Obviously, Steve's been a big part of some of our lives, and it's awesome to see that other people are also quite interested in how he has become your friend, part of your family or community or whatever it is. So, thank you very much for coming along today. First of all, my sister had asked that I say a few words. So give me a break if I get some of this wrong, because it's the second time I've read this. But anyways, this is from Joe, his younger sister and my older sister. It's only been a few weeks, but I've missed my big brother so much. Can't be the first one on stage. It's only the first sentence. Anyways, outside of my parents, he is my longest relationship in this world. He understands why I am the way I am. We get things about each other without needing to talk about it. He makes me laugh. He makes me feel seen and understood. He is my biggest confidant. He is so smart, so insightful, so caring and so giving, often to his detriment. He is not physically here now, but he lives on. I can see and feel that in his two beautiful daughters, Maggie and Lucy. I see him in myself, in my younger brother, in my parents. I see him within all of you. We all have memories of Stephen. He made us better, and he will always be a part of us. Always. I will continue to talk about my big brother, to smile when something reminds me of him, to tune into my inner Stephen and back myself as he always unquestioningly backed me, and to cry because I still am here. We definitely lost this extremely special soul too early, but I'm also so lucky to have had him so close in my life. I'm so proud to call him my big brother. I am grateful to have you. I'm grateful to have had him for as long as we did. Thank you, Stephen. I love you. So, please join me on the count of 3. We're going to say it together. I love you, Stephen. 1, 2, 3.
I love you, Stephen.
All right, just a moment while I compose myself for my own words. Thanks for your patience, everyone. Okay, round 2. Fortunately, I have not had a great deal of grief to overcome in my life. But this one is tough, it hurts deeply, and will be difficult to overcome. So unexpected, so soon, so sad. How do you describe and sum up Stephen in a few words? Daughter devotee, witty, informative, overly polite, ridiculously talented, craft beer connoisseur, excellent pianist, overachiever, stressed, funny, quick, private, reserved, thoughtful, Maggie and Lucy's #1 fan, card and board games enthusiast, bookworm, academic genius, gentle, handyman dunce, fun, sports obsessed, musically tuned, awkward laugh, proud Australian, frozen pizza, and 2-minute noodle specialist. So what was it like being his brother? As his younger brother, it's always been a joy and a privilege to spend my life growing up with Stephen. I enjoyed a great childhood with him and many fun and funny memories. As kids, we would often play games together, such as cricket, football, trampolining, swimming, bike riding, wrestling, indoor hockey, throwing balls endlessly, and my favourite, jousting. We always had lots of sweat, laughter, and bruises. We constantly discussed everything sports, and it was a major part of our lives. Stephen gave me some of my happiest moments of my life. Only years later, I became more grateful for the time he gave me, primarily given our 5-year age difference. As a preteen kid living in Adelaide, I had the best childhood life, and something Stephen was a huge part of. As he departed for New York in, I don't even know when, 2003, I didn't realise how little I would see of my brother over the next 25 or so years. Communications and visits would become less frequent and limited, being located in Europe and America. Stephen had a new family and responsibilities became his priority. I understood why, but it was difficult to have a brother so far away. He loved being a new dad, and he was 100% committed to Lucy and Maggie. Soon after Stephen's passing, Maggie asked me a question. I don't understand why or how Dad passed away. This is something I've tried to investigate over the past couple of weeks. And to be honest, it was a good question. I too wanted to know what happened and how and why this could happen to such an exceptional and caring dad, brother, son, uncle, friend, and human being. It didn't seem fair. Too soon, awfully sad, still surreal. Reverting to science and medicine, cardiovascular disease was the cause provided. This is the most common cause of death in America and globally, especially in males over 45 years old and females over 55. Even greats such as Elvis Presley, Beatrix Potter, and Aussie cricketing legend Shane Warne suffered some form of cardiovascular disease. It's also a good reminder for those to book a doctor's appointment for a checkup, make positive health, lifestyle changes, and visit heart.org to understand more about the signs and symptoms of cardiovascular disease. We all want to avoid another unexpected tragedy. Still, I wanted to cross all bases to understand why Stephen. Maybe Stephen had bad karma. So I questioned him. Bad karma. Was he a cheat or a liar? No. Even at his young age, he never cheated. His honesty and integrity was pure. Impolite, Stephen always seemed to greet people warmly with an overly firm handshake, provide rapid-fire compliments and witty humour, and randomly apologise within the first 3 sentences. He was overly and often awkwardly polite. He was stingy. Incorrect. Maybe to you, Matt. He was an overly generous tipper and always the first to buy a round of drinks or shout dinner. So, Maggie, sorry, no adverse karma findings found. I questioned his moral compass further and delved into his inner sanctum, sports. Which teams did he support, and did the sports gods have a foul play at hand? NHL, Colorado Avalanche. Fair enough. It's not Vegas Golden Knights, so, you know, he's okay, right? English Premier League. You heard? Arsenal. Great team, and it's not Chelsea or Man U, so tick. AFL. Sydney Swans. I'll give him that. Good choice, and it's not Collingwood. So safe there too. No known sporting dogmas. So Maggie, with my amateur investigations, there doesn't seem to be any bad karma or sporting god foul play. It seems to be an unfortunate common occurrence. These are the answers that have helped me, and I hope you, maybe others too. I'm always here for you and Lucy, including others that surround you here both today, and many more that are unable to attend. Yes, this celebration of Stephen's life is way too soon. We will miss his quirks, his jokes, his smiles, his regular excuses, his hugs, his lack of communication, his intelligence, his laughter, his generosity, and his friendship. Although Stephen was very private, he still had plenty of love to share, and often showed it in different ways. Family and friends are key. Stephen loved his daughters, his family, and his friends. Stephen has allowed us all to come together to celebrate his life. He has created a new family where we're all able to grieve and support each other with love and care. It's a gift that I will cherish. Stephen's not gone. He will forever be with us. We will continue to think of him in good times and bad. Thanks for the good times and beautiful memories. Catch you around.